Welcome to the Great Brain Challenge. Today, you are going head-to-head against Lumi, a smart helper who is incredibly fast at a specific game. Let's play. I'm going to start a sentence, and I want you to shout out the missing word as fast as you can. Ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. You probably guessed it instantly. And guess what? Lumi guessed hands too. That ability to accurately anticipate what word comes next drives the way artificial intelligence, or AI, functions. It is a system that learns to predict what follows by analyzing massive amounts of data. When you remember a song, your brain uses your lived experiences, your feelings, and the sound of the music. Lumi relies on data, thousands of examples, to make his choices. Lumi identifies patterns from thousands of images. He spots pointy ears or short tails, sorting them into piles based on repeating shapes. When a new shape appears, he measures its features against his rules, calculating the best match before placing it in the cat pile. He does the exact same thing when you ask him a question or tell him a story. Instead of sorting pictures, he uses math to sort thousands of words, calculating which words usually sit right next to each other. Lumi works through calculation rather than consciousness. He is a mathematical helper that predicts the most likely next piece of the puzzle. Because Lumi is just doing math, he can easily get confused. If you ask him what to eat in the morning, he might confidently tell you that chocolate is healthy for breakfast because it grows on trees, just like fruit. Lumi connects words that often appear together, like chocolate, tree, and healthy. He follows sentence-building rules, but lacks understanding of physical reality. He uses this rigid logic on emotions, measuring the physical shape of a frown without grasping the feeling behind it. Contrast that with you. If you see a friend crying, you instantly feel worried and want help. You understand what it means to feel down because you have empathy. AI strictly follows numerical rules instead of truth or feelings. Because of that, your human brain is always required to check its answers and figure out what is actually true. To help the AI stop guessing wildly and start giving you useful answers, you have to give it specific, detailed instructions. We call this a prompt. A prompt is the text you type or say to the AI when you want help. If you type a vague prompt like, "Tell me everything," the AI gets lost. It has too many options to choose from and doesn't know if you want to learn about volcanoes, ice cream, or socks, so it just freezes up. A highly effective prompt needs 3 key details: who the answer is for, what the subject is, and how long the response should be. If you type, "Write a short poem for a 7-year-old about a robot learning to swim," you give the AI a clear path. Now it knows exactly which words to sort and connect to build a creative, successful answer. When you use a prompt, you are the teacher. The AI's output is only as smart as the instructions you give it. Because AI can follow instructions so quickly, it can be tempting to use it the wrong way at school. Imagine asking it to write your entire science report on frogs just so you can skip doing the homework. When you try to pass off AI's guessing as your own hard work, your brain misses out on the chance to grow. Learning to research, write, and think for yourself makes your brain stronger. You need to practice these skills to develop them. Think of AI like a calculator for words. You use a calculator to check your math or figure out a tricky step, not to avoid learning how numbers work. AI is great for brainstorming ideas or checking your spelling, but it shouldn't do the thinking for you. There are a few basic safety rules for kids. Always ask a grown-up before using a new AI app. Protect your personal information, like your full name and address, and never trust the AI's facts blindly. Using AI safely and ethically makes you a stronger, more capable thinker, ensuring the machine remains a helpful partner instead of a substitute for your own mind. Look at how far we've come. You know now that AI is a lightning-fast pattern matcher, not an all-knowing truth teller or a machine with real feelings. You also know that to get the most out of it, you have to be the teacher. You have to write clear, specific prompts and use these tools honestly and safely. For mastering these rules, you have earned the title of Junior AI Explorer. AI is a fascinating and incredibly helpful friend to have by your side. But no matter how fast it can guess, your human imagination, your empathy, and your own smart brain will always be the most powerful forces in the room.